Our chapter, Tactical Dispositions. Sun Tzu said that the good fighters of all first put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat and then waiting for an opportunity of defeating the enemy. There are two fighters in the ring. The first, called a fighter, was getting ready to give a good fight and defeat the enemy, while the enemy, called ambition, was preparing to dodge the blows very well and be able to win the battle. And we start the ball run. Both fighters started at the center of the ring.
What have you learned to win a battle? I know that I will win this battle just giving you my arguments.
I must be more cunning than you. You just want me to tell you my secrets to always defeat the enemy, but even so, if I tell you, I will win anyway.
How cunning you are, Brainer. Your arguments are not better than mine. That's why I'll beat you today.
Well, I will start by saying that to be a good fighter like me, you should know that even though you can protect yourself against defeat, you can make sure you defeat the enemy, and that is something you should always keep in mind. Since to be sure that you will win, you must have defensive tactics, but the ability to defeat you means that I must go on the offensive.
Being on the defensive is being resilient and not attacking.
No, of course not. It's having an overabundance of
Number 2. We start now. The bell run now.
Now I will talk about victory. To obtain victory, you have to be very skilled and have the ability to protect yourself. But to be able to see the victory, you must understand that is it not seen when is it within reach of the common people, and neither if you fight and conquer and the people should your name celebrate your victory.
So, what is it?
It is first to understand that an intelligent fighter like me is the one who wins but is the one who wins easily.
Strike first. Ambition responds with another blow but misses.
It was close. The skilled fighter must be in a position where it is impossible to lose, but also where he can easily defeat the enemy. Tried it.
It's about not making mistakes, right?
Yes, which means that your enemy is already defeated.
Hits again successfully. Ambition falls on rising seconds.
Something you must always remember is that you must first fight the fight, then victory, because in order to be a victorious strategist, you have to fight a good fight. That way, eventually victory will come along. While if after a victory you have to fight seek the battle, you will be feeling like a victorious
Number 3.
Well, I understand why you have been called a fire. You really have a lot of wisdom, although you still don't convince me. Look, my ideal is to think that I will always win. Being greedy is the secret.
Wow, I see that you have not learned much from what I have told you. The secret is not that, but I will tell you something very valuable that a great teacher once told me. Sun Tzu argued that war should not be taken lightly, that the most important objective of war is to defeat the enemy without fighting, and that being still and inscrutable is the business of a general. He emphasizes the use of intelligence over brute force and teaches us how to win battles intelligently. Let me tell you that a great leader cultivates the moral law and strictly adheres to the method and discipline, which means that in his hands is the power to control success. Something that in everyday life we can apply is to be able to establish a goal in which a plan must be followed in order to achieve that goal. And finally, if we achieve it or not, that will depend on us.
Okay, let me see you if I understand. The beauty of the art of war is that its wisdom can also be applied to our modern lives.
Exactly, look at that, you could finally learn something in this battle. Like everything in life, you always have to learn. Now to achieve victory, you have to follow a few steps.
Okay, so what are the steps to follow?
WAR-4, the last one.
Okay, so what are the steps to follow?
First, you must understand the measurement because this is due to the existence of the earth. The quantity estimation is due to the measurement, the calculation to the quantity estimation, and the balance of possibilities to the calculation. And finally, the victory, it is due to the balance of opportunities.
So, to achieve victory, I need to follow each of the steps?
Yes, to understand them better, it is only to imagine a victorious army that faces a defeated one. The victorious one will always be much greater.
Then, to unite ourselves to victory, we must put defeat aside. So, this battle can be won by both of us. We will both be winners.
You are right, we are both winners.
You should not consider me an enemy, because ambition is something that will always lead us to success. It's completely necessary.
Ambition a fighter put their hands together and rise them.